Hi everyone. Okay, so my go-to is usually like a side Dutch braid, which I love. But for those of you that don't like to braid or can't braid or whatever, we're gonna do something similar but all with elastics, so there's no braiding. So I just did my dry shampoo off camera. I used the Champ, and I am just gonna do a deep side part since we're doing like a side braid. I just want it to start more on top of my head, I guess, instead of the side. Okay, here we go. You will need a bunch of like elastics, so just a heads up. All right, so I'm first just grabbing a section of hair right next to my part. I've got my elastic, and you're just gonna start off by doing like a little ponytail right here. Okay. I'm gonna pull it, and then I'm gonna kind of like make it bubble up right here, since this is gonna be like the beginning of your braid. Okay, next you're gonna take a little piece from the front and another piece from the back, just like this, and then we're gonna tie it over the ponytail that we just did. So yeah, you'll need a lot of these little elastics, but it's really gonna turn out so cute. The trick with all these elastics for me is just like not pulling my hair out. But they don't have to be super tight and it'll stay in. Okay, so I'm gonna cinch it up, and then I'm gonna kind of pull these edges out a little bit. I can't really see what I'm doing, but okay, and then we're just gonna keep going. So I'm gonna take a little front section, and then I'm gonna start taking bigger sections from the back because we're gonna start incorporating all this hair over here. So it's gonna be a lot bigger than my front section, but we're gonna pull it apart and you won't even really be able to tell. Okay, so 2 sections and tie it off on top. And if it gets messy, don't worry, just keep going, because it's just, I don't know, you're gonna pull it all apart and it's gonna be messy anyway. So it'll turn out good, don't worry. Okay. Little piece in the front, big piece from the back. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm working my way over into getting all of this. Whoop, those elastics are stuck together. Okay. And then I'm really gonna start grabbing a lot from the back, because once we get to the ear, we are gonna switch things up and it won't just be these ponytails over each other. So coming up. Okay, so I'm just pulling it a little bit. Okay. I pulled all the way from over here for my back section. Getting down to like some baby hairs in the front. And like I said, if it's just little sections in the front, that's okay. Okay, tie that one off. And then I'm gonna do one more of these, and then we'll switch it up and I'll show you what you do with like the tail of the braid. Okay. So I got my section from all the way over here, if you couldn't see that. Oh, I've got these little tiny baby hairs up here. So this is gonna be my front section. Okay. Now, this piece is really little. I gotta tie it off a lot. Okay. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is section off this hair into 2 ponytails, like kind of equal size. So with this top one, and putting the elastic like right over the one I just did. So kind of up high. And these don't have to be tight, like I said. It's going to stay in, so don't worry about that. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with the bottom section. And if you want any hairs left out, now's the time to get them out. And then I'm gonna tie this off. Try not to get all my other hairs in it. Okay, so this bottom one I'm gonna like cinch up. Okay, so we have 2 sections that are kind of similar in size. Pull this one down a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to do a pull through braid with the tail. Sorry, I gotta get some of these little guys out. Okay, so if you've never done a pull through braid, woohoo, this is a good one to start with because you're not doing like your whole head. So I'm taking another elastic and tying it off, and then you're gonna take, make sure you can see this, you're gonna take it in half, so stick your fingers through it like this, and you're gonna grab your top ponytail and pull it through. Just like that. And again, you can pull these edges out, make it bigger, do whatever you want. And then we're gonna do that again. So make another ponytail with the bottom section. And then split it in half. And then pull through the top ponytail. Cinch it up, pull it out. You guys, I love this hairstyle. I think it's so pretty. And it's not too hard. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. All these little hairs. I don't know if I'm trying not to like get them in the ponytail. So the further down you go, it gets a little bit harder not to get these mixed. But still, it's not too bad. Okay, ponytail, split it in half, pull it through. See how many more I can get in my little tail. I really want to get clip-in extensions just for hairstyles like this and like put them on the side so I can have like a huge ginormous braid. But I mean, I do have a lot of hair, so I just want more. The bigger the better. Okay, split it in half, pull it through, and then whenever you get to the point that you want to stop, like if you want to have a tail, I'm probably just going to stop now so that I kind of have a long tail. Then we're going to tie this off, so like make it into one ponytail, connect them. Just like that. And then I'm going to pull all this out even more. like cannot see in the camera phone. I might go pull it apart more. I tried to pull it apart as I was going, but once I get into a mirror, I might pull it apart a little bit more. Okay, and then if you want to hide this elastic that you did at the bottom, you could just take part of your tail and wrap it around the ponytail to hide that elastic, and it just kind of gives it a more finished look. I'm just gonna pin it with a bobby pin and see if I can get it to stay. I feel like sometimes the bobby pin does the trick and other times I like stuff it in the elastic, so we'll see how this goes this time. It's always just trial and error, see what works for you. You can totally see my bobby pin. Okay, let me fix that. Real life, guys. Okay, where'd my tail go? Okay, let's see if I can get it this time. If I can't, then, you know, maybe it was just not meant to be. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, this is what it looks like. Again, you can just go pull it apart, make it messy. But I just think it's so pretty, and there's no braiding involved, but it's like a really pretty braid, if that makes sense. So, if you try it, of course, please tag me because I want to see it on you guys. Oh no, it fell out. I'm gonna go have to do this part in the mirror, my little tail thing. But anyway, if you try it, please tag me because I would love to see it on you guys. And I hope you love this hair tutorial.